What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Minecraft Survival playthrough. Got a really big plan for today, a big build project, so I know everyone's going to be ultra excited for that. But before we get into that, I just wanted to showcase what I've been working on this world. It's been a few days since I've actually made a proper video. I've been doing some behind-the-scenes work to the world to make it a little more fun on the live streams. That way we're not having to gather so many resources and stuff. I actually took the time to replant this entire forest over here, and oh my goodness, like, it is crazy. Well, obviously, with the wheat growing, you could see I sat here and just waited for things to grow as well. I used as much bone meal as I could to expedite the process of, getting all these trees to grow and then harvesting them as well, because for this build that we're doing today, I knew I needed a lot of spruce wood, especially. Maybe some oak, but mainly spruce. So I was like, I got to get the spruce layer going at the top part of the mountain, or at least the middle part of the mountain here. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to build. I didn't need to put a door there. I just turned to close the door and it wasn't even there. Oh, jeez. I also need to replace this fence block here, but for now, we'll take this way. Shortcut down, made all the path and everything for no reason at all. But yeah, today we're going to be building something I think is going to be pretty cool. So make sure, if you're super into the build videos, which most of you guys are, you always be asking for builds, even on live streams. It's like, build something, bro, build something. So if you're really into the build stuff, go ahead and drop a like rating on this video. I'd greatly appreciate that. If you want to see some more builds live on during our live streams, make sure to be amazing, subscribe to the channel, enable post notifications. That way you never miss an opportunity to pop in when we're live and pretty much demand for me to build something. Because that's pretty much how those lives go. But anyways, we've had at least one guest on this world before, and it was of course Pyro. He helped us do the map wall because I was a noob and I couldn't figure it out. Turns out it's pretty simple. Turns out if you have a brain, things are a lot easier than you would think. But anyways, guys, we had Pyro in on the world, and I was thinking to myself, like, when he was here, we needed to sleep, and I have beds scattered everywhere, but I don't have like a good central location. So I was like, I'm gonna attempt. We have all this empty space through here. I was like, I'm gonna attempt to build like a luxury, like 5-star hotel inn, whatever you want to call it, bed and breakfast, right here. So if we ever have any more guests come onto the world and help us out, everyone's got a place to stay. I thought this would be a perfect location. Maybe clear this out a little bit. That way it could have like an entrance on this like level, and then also an entrance down here on the bottom level. I don't know. I'm gonna start working on it. I'm gonna kind of finish this stuff up, and we'll do like the check-ins, like the build videos that we used to do, where I would do like check-ins over the course of the build. Probably gonna do like that today. So I got to go gather some cobble. Well, not really gather. I have it all in the warehouse. I've been cooking up the stone brick, but I'm gonna have to gather some cobblestone for the ground out here. Gather some stone brick, and yeah, I'll check in after we get like kind of the base level going and show you what I'm kind of thinking for this build. Quick check-in, guys. This is the progress that we've made so far. Okay, be patient. You got to see the vision. Okay, I haven't added any decorations. I haven't even built the structure. I just built the front of the structure. I like the. We've been over this with people in the live streams. It's like I like the like you're drawing a picture. You know, you have like the rough outline, and then you slowly like erase and kind of like, make it into its final product. So this is just a rough draft of the front. I wanted this place to be pretty big. I wanted it to sort of dwarf everything else that we got going on. So far, I think we have that. I think we have that happening. But yeah, that's pretty much all that it is so far. It's just a shell of the front. I have to do, I have to dig back into this mountain. It's one good thing about doing it this way, like digging into this like mountain or hill, whatever you want to call it right here, is that I'm getting a ton of cobblestone back for the amount of stone that I'm spending. I also did this floor technique using the stone that was already here and adding the andesite and then having the cobblestone. We did this technique on a live stream in the creative realm, and people seem to like it. So I was like, I'm going to do that for the base floor level of this building, since it's sort of like a basement, honestly. So I was like, it should have a stone floor. Yeah, let me know what you think about that little palette, that combination there. Anyways, I got to get back to work. Oh, I also added these little trap doors here. It makes it look really nice. I don't know. I like the way how that pops out, like on this side. I don't know. I like it. But anyways, I'm going to get back to work. Just wanted to give you guys a quick check-in, and we'll see how much progress I can make in about another hour before this recording session has to end. Maybe 2 hours, maybe 3, maybe 4. Okay, hey, you know how it is, guys. You know how it is when you're playing Minecraft. Sometimes an hour could turn into 8 hours. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but it is possible. As you can see, guys, I may or may not have got a little bit carried away with the detailing here. I don't do enough detailing on my builds in this world because it is survival, and I just don't have the resources sometimes. Oh, look at that sunset going down like right behind the building too. It's going to be epic. But with this building, I really wanted to test myself and actually put like a good bit of detail in. Already seeing some things like this. I couldn't figure out if I wanted just to make it flush. Let me actually take this off so you can see what I'm talking about. I didn't know if I wanted to extend it out or make it flush. I think I might have extended it out on the other side. No, I did it the same. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what to do on these sides, so I'll probably figure that out as we go. I got to put windows in. But as far as the structure of the building goes, so far we just have the staircase that goes up here. I kind of like the way I did this with a stone brick. That way it looks like it was supporting it. And nothing up here. I just built this extension out to make it more symmetrical with this, so I have to extend the... I put the dark oak for the flooring. Actually pretty happy with the dark oak look here. And obviously added tons of support that's going to be able to hold up this entire structure, because you got to think of how much weight it's just on this building alone. Like, especially once we get to the roof is going to be crazy, so we have to have a lot of weight management. The way I see this part of it is like a drop-off. Like, imagine you pull your wagon up, you're coming to stay, you pull your wagon up, you unload here. Of course, I put the gates and stuff up, the fence and the gates, that way monsters couldn't just wander in. But I leave the, door open all the time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to break the scaffolding real quick. But yeah, just another quick check-in. I'm going to continue to work on this. I don't know what to put here. I don't know how to do the detail work here. It's not really a good spot for a window or anything. And I obviously can't do another garage opening, so I'm going to have to think about that. But first, I'm going to go sleep. And then we're back at it, guys. We are back at it. Make sure you leave a like rating. This is a lot of effort. Make sure you leave a like rating. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. So I think I've reached a pretty good stopping point. I kind of skipped through a lot there. My throat was like killing me. I felt like I was losing my voice or something. So I was like, I'm going to cut back on the talking. I'm just going to grind out this build and do a finished tour. Keep in mind, I have not done any like major decorating yet because I'm not very good at it. So I was going to wait and probably save it for a live stream this weekend. Be sure to subscribe to the channel just so you know when that happens. I know that's like 15 plugs this video so far. But hey, when you have the opportunity, when the opportunity knocks, you got to open that door. You know what I'm saying? Because it's me here with a shameless plug. anyways, enough jokes aside. I haven't had the time to decorate yet. And I really wanted to get this video out. And this is like the pretty last minute working on it here. I was like speeding through it. And yeah, I want to get the video out. So maybe maybe this weekend during a stream or something we will decorate. But that's enough rambling. I'll go ahead and show you what we got going. As you can see behind me, this is our new hotel, inn, whatever you want to call it. This is a 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 million star hotel, if that's even possible. Let me flip the camera around here. Yes, I just ate a golden apple, so I'm gonna have this little status effect. I already showed you guys like the little garage area, so we'll skip through this. What I imagine is we'll have like a little check-in table right here. Like, so if you're coming in from the dock, you could check in here. And then you'll go upstairs and you'll get your key. This is probably like a back entrance. I haven't decorated back here. I imagine like a little back garden or something would be kind of cool. Maybe put like a swimming pool in, Maybe we'll even do that. And here's the rooms. You have a basic room back here. Once again, not decorated. Another basic room here. So I imagine these will be like smaller rooms, like single bed kind of operations. And then these bigger rooms will have like bigger beds, more storage space, things like that. Maybe some books to read and whatnot. Got nice little views over the bay. And then up here, which either can go one or two ways. This could be like maybe this could be like a couple of cheaper rooms up here, or we can make it one big, like expensive presidential suite. Let me see if I can hit all these. Not that one? Okay. So if you come up here and you close back the trap door here, you have all this big space up here. Perfect little attic space. Maybe we'll just use it for storage, but I thought having like an extra room, because you do kind of have the best views in the house, I wanted to add a balcony. That's one thing I hate that I couldn't find time, or not really time, but space to add, because it just didn't really fit. But, other than not having the balcony, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. There we go. And like I said, eventually I would like to add back here like a nice little back garden, maybe a little like tiki bar, I don't know, like something, little restaurant, And the back is not nearly as detailed as the front. I just I couldn't figure it out yet. And I haven't detailed this side at all because I can't figure that out either. Like the sides I haven't detailed because I don't know the best way to do it. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the way this thing looks. Let me close the door real quick to get the full effect. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? What are you thinking? Whoops. Let me know what you think about this build in the comment section down below. Let me know if you would stay here if you had the opportunity to come visit me in my world. Like the video if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Be amazing. Subscribe to the channel. But that's all I have for you today. So take care. I hope to see you all in the next video.